Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing well. Well everyone, as you can see, I'm back on the bike. I'm just going to take it for a quick spin, let you guys at home know just how amazing this bike actually is. Oh my god, it's wow. So today is Thursday, the 27th of October. It's quite warm actually. So this is the KTM Super Adventure S 1290. Oh my god, what a bike this is. It's got everything. It has got everything. All of these here, all of this illuminates at night, you know. It's got the LCD display. It's just an amazing bit of kit. KTM, wow. KTM, you have nailed it. So I've got to say folks, this bike, it's got everything. It's got a quick shifter, all pan down, weighing in at about 220 kilo dry weight, but oh my god folks, you would never know it's that heavy. Look, it's just so flickable. The fuel tanks are down here instead of being up here, so it's got a fuel tank each side to keep the weight down low. And wow, can you tell? This thing is an absolute wheelie monster. It's an incredible bit of kit. It really is. Every time I get on it or I see Pig riding it, I'm impressed with what it can do. It's got the 17-inch rear wheel, the 19-inch front wheel. It's a 13.1cc engine. Boy, you know it. It's got pistons the size of paint tins. And to be honest, there's not a lot of vibration. I've got nothing. I've got no vibration at the minute. Only when you sight at traffic lights. But you know, it's a massive thumping great V-twin. You're going to get it. But what I can honestly say is the torque is something I've never felt. So guys, I've got to be honest. Me, Pete, aka Pig, and Nathan, aka Oben, we went to a KTM open day, sort of demo day, sorry. This bike, so I went on my VFR. When I got back, my VFR never felt so boring and never felt the same again, and that is 50% of the reason why I sold it. Yeah, it was uncomfortable, get that. However, it just felt so boring after I'd been on one of these. It's an absolute out of this world bit of kit. So if you're thinking about buying one, get yourself on one, because as soon as you've got on one, you're going to buy it. At first, I've got to be honest, I wasn't keen on the look. It's a very Marmitey bike, but to tell you the truth, I love it now. I absolutely love the look. The handling on it, I can absolutely chuck it around. It's phenomenal. 26 mile an hour I'm doing, no chugs, but it's ready. But it wants to go, you see. So with the 19-inch front wheel, yeah, you can do a bit of off-roading, but if you want to go hardcore, it's probably best to slip on them spoke wheels there. But oh my god, it's an amazing bike. It's one of them guilty pleasures, do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I don't really like the look of it, but I love it. You know, I love to hate it. So basically, yeah, they are quite expensive, I've got to say, yeah, you know. However, realistically, you're probably getting two bikes in one. I've noticed looking around at adventure bikes, off-road bikes, I mean, you've got the Africa Twin, which is a lovely bike. Don't get me wrong, that's a lovely bike. I think that's 100 horsepower. You know, you've got some other off-roading, on-roading, adventure style bikes, the brake horsepower isn't quite there. This is 160 brake horsepower. It can go off-road, it can go on-road. You can flick this about like it's a race bike. You know, I think if you pulled off from a superbike at the junctions, the bloke on the R1 would definitely be worried. Seeing this big great thumping thing next to him. The torque is incredible. I've never felt like it. When I give it some, I feel like I'm Supermaning off the handlebars, like, ah! But it's so steady, it's stable as well. Okay, so I'm in fifth, right? Let's do a little bit of a test here. 40 mile an hour, folks. You can see that. Yeah, that's the torque. Gets me every time. And it's so light. God, folks, right. Go to your nearest KTM dealer, take one of these out. It's wow. It's a look. Could really have some fun on this, folks. I'm still not used to having a quick shift. I keep using the clutch. Even the quick shift is dead smooth. Love it. Oh, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. I love this bike. I just wish my bank balance loved this bike as well. So to start out with, you've got illuminated switchgear, LCD display, as you can see. It's got lots of different functions that even I don't know what's what or how's what. You could probably bloody get Sky TV and Simpsons on this thing, to be honest. So comfort wise, wow, this is, it is so comfy. The induction noise from the engine is amazing. As you've probably heard, it sounds absolutely sweet. I'm not getting any buffeting from the wind due to the screen, but yeah, I'm very impressed. Very, very, very impressed. It's ticks all the boxes for me, this does. Such a wee lovely bike. And it's got self-cancelling indicators as well. The reason why I'm not gunning it in second, folks, is because I'm just pure scared of it. Oh, shit! Yeah, I'm shit scared of this bike now. Wow! Oh my god! Woohoo! Wow, 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 wow. This is a different animal. This is an absolute animal. This is brutal. This bike is absolute brutal. Folks, if you're going to buy one, make sure you know what you're doing. I sort of know, I can ride well. I'm not blowing me into, but I'm a decent rider. I was in fourth gear back there giving it some, and it tried to lift the front wheel. I mean, KTM living up to its own name there. Do you know what I mean? Wow, wow, wow. Oh, look at the fields. KTM, you have smashed it with this. I tell you what, BMW, Kawasaki, Honda, all of them, Ducati, the lot, they better be worried about this bike. They better be worried. This is a weapon. Oh my god, Pete, if you're watching, close your eyes quick. Quick, close them. Wee. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I'll make it so clean for you after this, it'll be unreal. Oh my god. And this one's completely standard, you know, it's got the standard can on it for now. And it sounds dead grunted. That's that induction noise. It sounds beautiful with that induction noise. It's so comfortable as well. I could do a lot of miles on this. So riding position then. I'm sat upright. My arms are nearly straight, and I've got to say I feel very, very comfy. The seats, obviously a comfort seat, so my ass is comfortable, my arms are comfy, and my back's fine. And at the minute, folks, I've got a bad back. I've got to be honest. I pulled the oven out, the heater element went on my oven, so I pulled it out. And I said to Mrs. Jester, I'm going to pull this out because the heater element's gone, I'm going to go left. So I pulled it out and I pushed it back in and did me back in. So it's still a bit, it still hurts to be honest. And folks, I'm fine. On this bike I am fine. But the faster it goes, it just feels like it pulls more and more. It doesn't run out, you know, some bikes run out of like steam when they get to the higher revs. This just keeps pulling and pulling and pulling. Wow. It's different, isn't it? It's like the Katana. That's a Marmite bike. You either like that or you don't. It's also like, you know, the Honda VFR 1200. You either like that one or you just plain don't. A lot of KTMs are Marmite bikes. A lot of people don't like the headlights. I for one love the headlight. The brakes are bang, they're there. Engine braking is, with it being a V twin, there's a lot of engine braking. Yeah, it's an incredible bit of kit, folks. I always feel like I'm going to hit my head on them. I was probably miles off. Put like a right idiot coming in then. What's that bloke doing that impression of that duck? That's a weird petrol station. Hope you enjoyed that little ride. As you can probably tell, I loved it. It's an incredible bike. You know, I was riding and I gave it something forth and it tried to lift the front wheel, I'm going to be honest. But it looks like a big heavy bike, but it ain't. It's so light, so nimble. It's mad. It is madness. So if you're thinking about getting one, get one. So I know I've already run you through the spec, but I'll run you through a little bit of it again. So it's got the Brembo 4-pot calipers on the front, along with the Apex forks, and they feel amazing. It's also equipped with the 19-inch front wheel and the 17-inch rear wheel. The standard exhaust, I quite like it. I think it looks nice. And also, to get rid of all the vibrations within your panniers, the move, which is normal, so you get no vibrations for your panniers. This is the original KTM top box as well. Now Pig's also opted for the heat bars. I think they're called heat? Yes, heat bars. Now personally, I prefer these more than what the original KTM ones are, as you get them all as one instead of the top half and bottom half. So like I said earlier, the fuel goes in here and the fuel tanks are down here. This is to allow the weight to be low down, which makes it feel lighter. And also the switchgear all lights up and you get a nice little greeting that you've probably seen. You can see it's got the electronic forks on the front and the electronic rear strut. It is an absolute beast. It's an amazing piece of kit. if you're thinking about buying one, all I'd say is don't talk to anyone, go straight to the sales room and take one out for a ride, because it will just sell itself. There's no skill in trying to sell one of these. It will sell itself every time. So I enjoyed that little video, folks. You're going to see quite a bit more of the KTM as I'm doing quite a bit of work to it. I will be doing a service, so there'll be a video on that. Oh god, it's so agile in the corners. You know, it feels, this bike, it really does fill you with confidence, and it feels planted as well. The bike itself feels amazing, it's comfortable and everything, and you twist that wrist, oh my god, it absolutely flies, and it takes you by surprise. It really does, it takes you by surprise. It's like trying to fight Jackie Chan with both hands tied behind your back. It's just ridiculous, it really is. You're going then, are you, mate? It's a lovable bike, this thing. I can see why everyone raves about them. It's so nimble, it's like it's an elephant in a ballerina's costume. So I just want to thank Piggy for letting me use this bike, really, for a review. You know, a bike of this value, obviously it takes a lot of trust to let someone use your bike and store it over the winter and things like that, and do work to it as well. So I just want to thank him for. So if you're not sure who Piggy is, head over to Piggy's Riders YouTube channel. He's on there. He's the big hunk of love, and also you've probably been looking at it, the Motor Rev. Head over to their channel and see what they're up to. They're all a lovely bunch, lovely guys, or family really. So I'm off home now. I see Mrs. Jester, she's probably wondering where I am. But yeah, folks, it's been a pleasure to ride this.